I'm going to make some delicious brecky muffins using some rhubarb conserve and apple. Now, starting with the dry ingredients, you'll need 375 grams of self-raising flour, and we'll pop that into the bowl, along with some rolled oats, and for some sweetness, some caster sugar. Now, just give that a quick mix, and then I'll add the zest of 1 lemon. So all of these flavours go nicely with the rhubarb and the apple. And I'll also use the juice of this lemon too. So I'll just cut it in half. And then I'll squeeze this juice into another bowl. So this is going to be for the wet ingredients. I love these muffins because they're extra large, because I'm going to be cooking them in a Texas pan, which is about a 3/4 of a cup size. They always remind me of cafe style muffins when they're sitting proudly up at the front of the cafe. So instead of buying them, you can make them yourself now. So that's the juice done. And then in this bowl, I'll now add 2 eggs. 1, 2, and we'll give them a whisk. And some butter that I've melted. And finally, we'll add some buttermilk, 1 cup of buttermilk. The buttermilk is crucial for these muffins because it's going to give us a really light, tender crumb. So in with that, scoop out the excess, and then incorporate it. Okay, I'll make a well with my spoon, and then we can pour in our wet ingredients. I'll just mix a little in to start with, and then add the rest. This is such a simple recipe, and you don't have to use any mixer, you just mix it with a wooden spoon. So I'll transfer over and then just incorporate that liquid, and it should be quite a thick batter. Now just fold it in until it just comes together like that. Now we're going to add some apple now, so I'll grate this 1 Granny Smith apple. I've washed it, and I'm just going to grate it on the coarse side. Don't worry about peeling it. Lots of flavour in the skin. All right, I'm at the core now, so we'll get rid of that, and we'll just scrape down this grater. So this gives some moisture to our batter also. We'll just gather that up and then fold it in. Okay, now we can add our conserve, our rhubarb conserve. Now I'm using a good quality French one. You really taste the difference in this, and you want generous spoonfuls. I'm going to dollop it around our mixture and then ripple it in so we get little clumps of jam throughout the muffin. And you can definitely change up the flavours for this. I've done this with raspberry conserve before. Blueberry works nicely too with the apple. So I'll just remove that spoon. We don't need the wooden spoon anymore. But what we do want to do is just use this metal spoon just to ripple it in. So fold it through. Don't mix it in too much because, as I said, we're looking for the ripple effect. Okay, that's as much mixing as I'll do. Now I've preheated my oven to 180 degrees. Now this is a Texas muffin pan, which is about 3/4 of a cup capacity. If you like, you could use a smaller one too. Now I'm going to fill these until they're almost full, and then I'm going to sprinkle on some coconut flakes. These then go into the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes at 180 degrees. Muffins are out of the oven. They look really good, golden on the outside. You can see some of that conserve that has oozed out of the top, making them extra sticky. I'm just going to place them on a rack over here. Let them cool in the tin for about 15 to 20 minutes before you remove them. They look good. I'll take this one out. Now just give them some extra love with some icing sugar over the top. And that is cafe style muffins. I'm gonna break into one to have a look at it and to obviously have a taste. Ooh, perfect. Look at that. And that little bit of rhubarb there. Mmm, that's a good muffin.